going to talk about something that's different than just gold. We're going to talk about clean water. Hi, this is Grant Connor. I'm here in beautiful Northern California. We've got the Sacramento River as a backdrop. And today we're going to talk about something that's different than just gold. We're going to talk about clean water. I could probably walk down, take a cup out of this river and drink it and be just fine. But I figured out back in 2015 that that wasn't the case for everybody. After watching a Dean Kamen documentary called Slingshot, I started to learn about the world water crisis. Since then, in 2017, I got the name Gold into Water, but I didn't quite know what to do with it at that point. I had to accumulate more connections, more wealth, and in 2018, I started my first water project. I started that in Peru. I sent off a water machine that was donated to me by a friend. And then I also bought a bunch of water filters and I stuffed a suitcase of a lady that lived 3 days up the Amazon River. I quickly realized that I wasn't a clean water company and that I was best suited as just a middleman. So after reading the book Thirst by Scott Harrison, I found out that there was someone that was the best in the business, and that was Charity Water. They had done so much for the clean water industry, and on top of it, they were 100% model, meaning every single nickel and dime went towards this cause. So I reached out to them, and I told them about Gold into Water. I started goldintowater.com, and since then, we've got 9 retailers on board who donated percentages, as well as I donated my time, resources, and money to this, and we raised about $43,000 our first year, starting multiple clean water locations out in Uganda. And since then, I was kind of worried about 2020. All the retailers were located in a spot up in Alaska where now the cruise ships can't get to. So I decided I'm not going to take no for an answer. I'm not going to have a lesser year just because this COVID-19 thing happened. I decided to donate 10% of all my jewelry sales on nuggetsbygrant.com and also start donating 1% of my gold transactions to Gold into Water. Now, if you read the stats on my website, you could see, 783 million people lack clean water. You could see that about 1 out of 5 children die to a disease linked to this crisis. And you could also see that about 50% of hospitalizations are due to lack of clean water. So I quickly realized that this is an economical issue. And what metal out of every metal could carry enough weight to help the financial struggle of the water crisis? Well, it's gold. So, we have gold on our wrist, we have gold around our neck. When we marry someone, we get down on our knee and we hand them a piece of gold. Every time we talk on our cell phone, we have gold in our cell phone. So my vision for the future of Gold into Water is to collaborate with anybody in the gold industry that wants to donate any type of percentage. It could be less than 1%, it could be 1%, it could be 10%. Anything they want to do, every time there's a transaction, you could jump on board Gold into Water, and we could actually make a difference in this financial struggle. I just want to thank you guys for your time. Thank you for watching this. I hope you're inspired, but I want you to also know I didn't just start here. I started with just doing little stuff, whether it was just helping someone locally during the campfire, helping my neighbor out. It doesn't really matter. I just started it with small stuff, and now it's building into something a lot bigger. So wherever you're at in life, however big or small, you could start changing the world right now.